Sabers, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Cannonball! Just kidding. What we're going to be talking about today is multiple cams, multi-cam shooting. The definition of multi-cam shooting is when you utilize at least two cameras to shoot the same shot from two different angles or two different cameras. Two types of multi-cam shooting are unsynced multi-cam shooting as well as synced multi-cam shooting. The first type of shooting is unsync, and this doesn't require syncing of audio or video. This type of video is really good type of footage for B-roll, cutaway from certain types of stories when you're trying to find filler for those awkward pauses, similar to the kinds of one I probably am going to have a lot in this video I'm making for you guys and girls. So synced multicam is when you have the film and video are both recorded separately. You need to have a visual cue and as well as an audio cue. And it is important that these happen at the same time. In Hollywood, someone steps in front of the camera with a clapper and says, "Scene 3, take 4," and then claps the clap together. This makes a noise, clap, and is easily definable visually also. The clapper snapping shut. That is the sound that you hear very commonly. I'm going to use my hands to make a definitive clapping sound for the audio to be synced, and the visual of my hand as well. It will make this possible for me to sync my video and my audio. There's lots of reasons you want to use multicam shooting. First reason is if there's something going on, one camera might miss some critical action, it will be caught by the other camera. So that way you're not missing things if you can catch it from a better angle. And in general, it just makes for an overall better enjoyable viewing experience. Other reasons to use multiple cameras, multi-camera shooting. The second camera could be grabbing B-roll footage like we were talking about earlier, or footage that isn't typically the main attraction. These types of methods are great for interviews, weddings, sporting events, and etc. So there's lots of other types of things you can use this for. Let's take a closer look at the editing process of shooting and what I did to dub these two videos together. Let's go take a look. Alright, hello again. I spent some time putting together this compilation of the multiple camera shots of the demonstration I gave. I did it a way, in hindsight, I wish I knew there was another way to do it, an easier way to do it, and I found out that way to do it, and I did do it the new way, but I wanted to show this old way so you could compare to how easy this new way is. I'm going to show you right after I show you this way. But this is just basically the beginning of the title here. So, but we're starting right here. If I zoom in on this, okay. Sabers, can I? Now what just happened was I basically trimmed these two clips as close together as I could to make it feel like there's not as much of a awkward pause in there. So if I now watch the preview screen. Sabers, can I please have your... So when I thought that I was doing it I guess you call it the most efficient way, there's actually an easier way to do it, and I'm going to show you right now. So instead of putting the two clips, video and audio as close together as you can right here, what we're going to do is I'm going to open up my new project that I've been working on, and I'm going to show you how to do it with cutaway footage, and it will be a lot smoother and it'll look a lot better. So I'm going to pause here and then I'll open it up. 1 second. Okay, and we're back. So this looks a lot like the other example that I was just talking about, but the thing that I want to point out and is important that you catch is that instead of the two video files being side by side, they are stacked on top of each other, and this here is a cutaway of this film at the bottom of this. So when we watch the preview with it, we can see.
Sabers, can I please have your...
So right here we drop down to the new one, and it actually gives you the ability to synchronize the audio and the video a lot easier. And then all you have to do is you drop the audio in this track down, because then you're just using the video from this and it's using the audio from this as your cutaway. So it's actually, the last example had audio from the two different cameras and it was hard to get the pitches and the audio levels to synchronize very well. So with this, it's all using the bottom video's microphone, and the top is my cutaway that I use to go to. So now what I'm going to do is I want to show you, we're going to find a video here.
I need all of you.
We'll go find all of you, but we'll find it in this other.
Stop. What is it?
Right.
Sabers. An urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you.
Right there. So we just found where I talk about all of you.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Okay, we'll stop it right here because it's quiet there anyways. So what I'm going to do, right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this down and I'm going to choose cutaway. So what I did was I dropped that into the video right here. So I dragged and dropped here, and I'm going to select cutaway. Ooh, almost messed it up. We're going to select cutaway. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scooch this over so that we can see this a little easier. Alright. When we're looking at our audio, you can pretty much see where everything lines up. So if I play it,
I need all of you to stop.
I can hear a little bit of reverb. I can hear two mics. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this to the left a little bit.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing. And
that was really close.
Just kidding. Need all of you to stop what you're...
Okay, so now I got it pretty close to where I want it. And I'm out of frame, of course. So, there we go.
I need all of you to stop what you're...
Okay, so since I have it so that the two are in sync audio-wise,
Need all of you to...
it's pretty close. I mean, it could still be just a little... Beach ball of death. You gotta love the beach ball of death. Let's try it now.
Need all of you to stop what you're doing. And
I'm very happy with that. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take the audio from this footage, drop it all the way down, and then I'm going to push play, and we'll go to our preview. Zoom, there we go. And
I need all of you to stop what you're doing.
so what we just did is we took that video, dropped it in as a cutaway, and then we synced the audio with the audio of the bottom video track, and then we completely ducked the top video track's audio to 0 so that the other camera's microphone is not being used, just the video of the other camera. So that would be the example of multicam that I'm using for this. So that's all for now. Thanks.